Hi, how are you? Joe, just do us a favor. I know you're having a status quo. When was the surgery?
7.5 months.
7. And how you been feeling overall?
Pretty good. Still tight. A lot of pain in certain areas. Some movements are hard.
What movements are still bothering you?
The lateral movement.
Okay.
That movement bothers me. This isn't as much. This isn't as much.
That's actually really good. Okay.
It's mostly this lateral movement.
A lot of movement. That's it. How about overhead? Does that bother you at all?
To press overhead?
Yeah.
No. I feel it. I feel a little pain, but not the kind of pain. It just feels like it's weak pain. That kind of pain.
Now do me a favor. Come on over here so you can see this. On your back for me, Joe. And so what I want to do is assess Joanne's shoulder, and I want to take a look at it from not only a pathobiomechanical issue, so patho meaning pathology, right? How bad the faulty movement patterns are, but I want to look at neurological reflexes. And if we do this right, and we hit the right neurological reflex, not only will the pain be turned off, but range of motion should be improved tremendously. So first thing we'll look at is how Joanne is breathing. And I just want to look at her rib angle. And when I look at her rib angle, that's what the rib angle looks like. It should be at about a 90-degree angle. So automatically something's happening in her diaphragm. Her diaphragm is actually behaving more like a postural muscle versus respiratory muscle. So let me just see this. Painful?
A little bit.
So if you can see, she has almost full range of motion passively, but actively she doesn't. Now, Joe, push down into my hand and push back. So that's the mid-traps and those are weak. Push back into my hand. That's lower trap and that's weak. This is infraspinatus. Hold this here, Joe. Natural resistance. Infraspinatus is also weak. And that's all the internal rotation she has. So that's telling me that the subscapularis is weak. So pretty much all the muscles of the rotator cuff are inhibited today. And I know they had a very stressful day, right? So stress will turn pain on. So I just want to do a quick technique to turn the pain off a little bit, and then I want to come back and reassess. So come in a little bit closer if you can see this. And so all I want to do is relax the diaphragm a little bit, and this is pretty sensitive. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll put needles into this area for acupuncture. There's so many different resets for the diaphragm. This is just a real fast and quick one. And I'm just going to massage around the ribs. Now, what's interesting, the diaphragm on this side controls this side shoulder. So it's the opposite side. When I come in through here, and it's going to be a little bit more sensitive. You see how she jumped? And it's a little bit more sensitive on this side because this diaphragm controls this shoulder. And she's jumping all over the place. So now, I'm just going to come back in and reassess. Maximum resistance. That got stronger, so infraspinatus got stronger, maximum resistance. Mid-trap got stronger. Let me see if the range of motion got a lot better. Let's try the lower trap, now maximum resistance. Good. Now, Joe, do me a favor, stand up and face the camera and go into shoulder abduction again. And let's see how much the range of motion improved. So it still sucks, right? But how much better would you say?
Maybe 60%.
Perfect. Good. So just by working on respiratory muscles, can you see the impact on how it can actually modulate pain? Now, there's a lot more I need to do, but just remember, when you have chronic pain, it's typically a brain issue. It's a neurological issue. So we need to neurologically shut off the pain responses. And one of the best ways for you to do that is through breathing. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to call the office at 201-327-1990. Look for some of our videos in the future. If you want to learn more about how to actually reduce shoulder pain or chronic pain anyplace else, just schedule a consult with us and we'll be able to help you. Sempre levante, always forward.